Hello, hello, hello.
Oh my gosh, you guys. Hello.
We're back.
And you can see us if you're watching on the YouTube. This is going on YouTube,
we
right?
We have a full YouTube channel now.
Okay.
We have, guess all our episodes are on YouTube. It has videos. It's just the audio and like a picture of us, but it's there. We're on YouTube.
I'm just learning this as of right now.
I did a lot of work.
Well, because for a little bit, do we want to say, like, the podcast wasn't there or searchable?
Yes. It was off.
Because we're broke bitches.
It was off the market for a little bit.
Do you know we're back?
Podcasts are expensive.
Well, here we are doing this for free.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
Less than free. If you want to be our sponsor, please submit an email to wherewegrowing@gmail.com.
We still have the Gmail?
Yeah.
Do you know the login? Oh,
yeah,
because you were combing through it the other day and you were like, who the fuck are these people emailing us? I'm already hot.
It is overwhelmingly hot.
We're back. It's been like a year. Do you know it's been like a year?
I didn't realize it was that long.
The last episode was in October, which was last year.
It's not quite a year. 11 and a half months.
Well, when is this going to go out? Then it'll probably be a year.
Hopefully in 2 weeks, right?
Oh, I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what'll happen?
Well, welcome to our makeshift studio that I just put together 10 minutes ago.
This was really thrown together, y'all. You're really here in the trenches with us.
Yeah. Hopefully this will develop. So
yeah,
you have to put up with what you get. What you get is what you get.
What happened to this guy? I'm looking at Brandon's fiddly fig.
Been outside.
Okay. Because you have another fiddly fig outside. Why do you have multiple?
This is the same one. I pulled it inside. Here's a leaf.
Wait, you just pulled this inside? Yes. I didn't even see you do that.
Because I don't have many tall plants, so I needed to.
And you weren't like, I'm not going to bring the monster in here. We're not doing that. Oh my God. Well, cheers. Should we do a little clink? Oh my God. Boom. That was like hard plastic clink.
Cheers to the queers.
Yes. Well, how have you been, Brandon?
Stressed.
How's life treating you?
So
you really got to be careful because stress can really fuck up your body.
I know.
We've learned.
I'm not trying to have that.
Oh my God.
Oh, also we have a new producer, Heather.
Heather's off camera, so if we're like both looking at someone off camera, that's like
Heather. Say hi.
Heather, say hi.
I can get on camera, y'all.
Okay, you're cut off.
Cece's been going through some health problems, so her producer duties, if she comes in and wants to produce, she's more than welcome to, but we're not. She's
kind of can't see.
Yeah, she can't see and she can't hear, which are two things you need to do to produce a video and audio podcast.
Unfortunately, like, we don't discriminate, but you kind of have to see and hear. That's kind of a requirement. But she's still around. She's still kicking. She's an old lady.
She's a Jerry girl.
Send her your good vibes. I had to take her to the vet for Brenna, and it was sad.
She's doing fine for all things considered.
You'd have to really pay attention to her to be like, oh, she's kind of running into stuff.
Yeah, you're like, oh, she just crashed into the fridge.
She kind of knows her way around here.
I think she can see light
and
dark, but that's about it.
Oh my God, I have like a list of things, y'all. Okay, so if all goes well, y'all have already heard an episode before this. And I will say I have no idea what we talked about in that. So if we repeat stories, I'm so sorry.
You just got to deal with it. Because it's our podcast.
And not yours. We can't just copy Trixie and Katya.
We can't.
Mama.
Not the boreworms.
Oh my God. I don't know if I mentioned that I finally got COVID. That was back in January. I've been taking notes all year long waiting for the podcast to come back.
I don't think you brought up COVID on our soft
It's really not
episode.
interesting. It's really not interesting at all. But no, after 4 years, I finally got it. And I didn't think, first time ever, Heather. Yeah. I really avoided it. And you know what? Because Planty Queen's closed, and then I finally went to a job where I have coworkers, and then within a week, I got COVID.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That's what got me. And then do you remember, Brandon? I got sick once a month for several months because I was getting used to being around people. I was like, I didn't think I was that secluded.
Because when people just like come in and come out and leave, like there's not
really much cross-contamination of things, I guess. But when you're spending like 8 hours with people, I guess they give you their ick. So, but now I think I've built up.
Shout out to all the teachers.
Oh, I've been building up an immunity because now everyone at work is getting sick and like calling out and stuff, and people are getting COVID again, and I have not gotten sick. Knock on wood.
This is definitely plywood.
All right, well,
is this wood? Is a fiddly fig technically wood?
I don't know. I'm knocking on the fiddly fig. Oh my God. Oh, we met Phaedra Parks, y'all.
Oh yeah. I don't think we
Did we? I don't even know if we talked about this.
We might have.
If you did, I'm so I'm so fucking sorry. Phaedra Parks. Okay, so I mean, I think we mentioned this in the last episode. Maybe we didn't, but we're going to talk about whatever we want plus plants.
Yeah.
So
it's still a plant podcast, but it's also pop culture. It's also everything.
Plants and pop culture, everything, ADHD and beyond. I haven't taken my meds in a hot minute. So, did you take your meds today?
I did.
Yeah, that's why you were manic and going crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, good for you.
I cleaned the whole house.
What is in my? I have like a fuzzy or a something in my hair. I thought it was your spider. It looked like your spider that lives in.
Oh my God! I walked into the garage today, and I hit a spider web, and I could tell. I was like, "Fuck!"
You're like, "Oh, this is all over me."
It was the biggest spider ever, just crawling around in my hair. It was horrific.
That's horrible. Okay, you know what I've been seeing a lot of, like at people's houses, and then also at work and beyond, is those big ass centipedes. Like big, like I mean, they're like a couple inches long, but the legs are.
The legs are long.
The legs are long. It kind of like.
Yeah, it flows.
It flows, or it like doesn't just like.
The one that fell on your head, Heather.
I actually like would die. No, that would
No,
be
we were at
my
a cousin's
13th
house,
reason.
and I was watching her from across the couch, and it just fell, bloop, and I was like, "Yes, on you, directly on your head."
Never saw it.
Yeah, you didn't because you freaked out and it flew.
Oh my God. So anyways, y'all know that we're like very much about the Housewives. Though you said you watched the first episode of Salt Lake City.
I did rewatch it last night.
Did you rewatch it? Okay.
Yes.
The scroll that Angie brought out.
Yes.
She's like, "Oh, you don't know what to apologize to me for? Here's a list." Insane. And then Mary Cosby, like that new girl came up to the other new girl and was like, "Oh, I love your costume." And they're like, "Costume, honey. This is fashion." And then she's like talking about how she used to like steal food because she was poor. And then Mary Cosby's like, "Oh, I didn't do that." Like, oh my God, you're gross. And I'm like, I don't know if I've stolen a lot of stuff. I don't know if you've ever stolen food. No, I've stolen food. No. Yeah, Walmart, I'm so sorry. You weren't really cracking down in the self-checkout area yet.
Yeah,
so.
self-checkout food stealing.
Yeah, that doesn't count though. The big businesses, they don't count.
But both under $500, it's not a felony, so don't.
Brandon knows
the government,
his way,
if you're listening. Mm-mm.
Brandon knows his way around the law. Okay, so yes, Phaedra Parks. So there was like I guess it was like kind of traders themed. Like,
we didn't know that going in.
Kind of though. I knew because I kept looking at it on the Facebook. I just think you didn't really read it.
Probably.
Because that was the most recent thing she was in. So, oh, by the way, vote Phaedra on Dancing with the Stars.
I think she's going to win.
I don't think she's going to win, but.
Well, I think she's be top 3 at least.
I love Ilona Mar. I don't know if that's how you say her name. Love her so much. How can you not love her? She's so fucking funny. The rugby player. Hot. With the big shoulders. So Phaedra Parks, she was there kind of hosting. I've never really been to that type of drag brunch where like there's a celebrity hosting. Whitney Rose did one recently too here. And I had some people come into my work who were showing me their pictures and stuff. I was like, "Oh my God, you met her? That's so cool." And then we got the VIP tickets to meet Phaedra. And I was like, "Oh my God, this is going to be crazy." We show up. Shocker. She's not there. Shocker. We were supposed to have the meet and greet before. I'm now remembering.
Yeah. And we get to the table and they're like, "Honestly, we don't know if she's coming."
Really? Yeah. We were like, what? We better get a refund for that part of it.
And they were like, "Yeah, we're going to refund if that's what happens." Thank God. But
yeah, because then they're like, "Okay, I guess like everyone eat. We're probably not doing the meet and greet till like after the whole like actual like."
Because we were supposed to meet her first,
Yeah, we're
and
supposed
then
to meet her. Oh my God! And there was the fiasco with the dirty wine glasses. It was kind of, where was it at again? Where's that one place called? Dang it!
it's next to
Dead Air.
Earl Giles.
Earl
Earl Giles.
I think it's actually, is it Earl Giles though? It might.
I think it
actually
might be. I don't know, but
because
it's connected.
they
to
made
that.
a post recently where they're like, "Here's how to say it," and I was like, "Really? Okay." Now I'm trying to pull it up because it's gonna piss me off. Quincy Hall.
Quincy Hall. Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
It was at Quincy Hall. Y'all need to get on your dishwasher. Because holy crap, like the whole palette of the wine glasses were sticky and dirty. Like
with red wine.
Yeah, with red wine. Like it wasn't just like, this is kind of dirty. Like someone's lipstick is still there. It didn't get all the way
It's like
clean.
a bottle of red wine shattered and went all over them.
So yeah, I'm not normally that girl, but I was like, this is really dirty and sticky. Can I please?
Because mine was kind of dirty, and then I saw yours, and I was like, Nicole, you need to get a different one.
So we were sitting there eating, and all of a sudden people are screaming, and we look, and like Phaedra's finally like walking in. So
because
like,
it's all glass, so we just see her.
Yeah, we see her in her big coat.
It was like February, March, April, but it was still like.
I feel like we were getting close to Pride. Was it really that long ago?
It was still chilly. I would say it was 50 degrees, but she's in a full length fur coat.
I was still in like a t-shirt and jeans.
Yeah,
you were.
I was in
like
a tank top.
You were in a tank top and shorts. Oh, y'all, Phaedra was loving Brandon. She hugged him and was like, wah, wah, wah.
Literally, she licked my neck. I didn't see it, but apparently she
God.
did.
She was obsessed with you.
And then she turns to the because me and Nate did it, and she turns to the photographer. She goes, photographer, send me those pictures. These men in Minneapolis.
Oh my God, she was loving you. It was very fun. Oh my God, and then fucking Bergie showed up. My Bergalicious, who I have not seen his season of Love Island, but
I'm watching it right now.
I have started watching Love Island. Is it good? Like compared to the season I watched?
Not good.
Oh,
No.
It's not it. Heather's also saying.
But I will say
it.
Bergie was the first voted off, and they immediately saved him and put him in a throuple.
They
Weird.
do that in that.
Apparently.
Okay. Well, I've moved on to now. You guys, I'm watching Jersey Shore for the first time ever. I've never seen Jersey Shore.
The first 3 seasons of Jersey Shore on Apple. Back in the day when that's the only streaming service there technically was, is when you would buy things.
Off the Apple. Well, and Mom, I know you're watching this. I was not allowed to watch Jersey Shore growing up, but you know what I did watch? And I don't even know if she paid attention. I was watching Bad Girls Club. I was watching Bad Girls Club and not Jersey Shore. I mean, I think it's pretty they're always fighting in Bad Girls Club. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. I'm already on season 2 after like a day.
It flies. Like me and Brenna watched it 2 years ago, and all the seasons. We caught up
so
to
good.
Family Vacation so quick.
So I am just after JWoww and Snooki wrote the note or whatever to Sammy about Ronnie and his like cheating and all this stuff. The drama, you guys. And then JWoww, I left it at JWoww and Sammy got into a fight. Like they were beating each other up.
Well, do you remember when I lost my work key to the storage unit?
Yes.
And I was freaking out. Mm-hmm. And I was kind of freaking out because I lost my work key, but I was mostly freaking out because I had a keychain that had the note on it.
What?
Yeah. And
okay, so I have been looking up like Jersey Shore merch already because you know I'm a psychopath. And I was looking at the Shore Store website. Tell me why they're trying to play both sides, because tell me why they have clearly like America, like not like Trump related paraphernalia, but it's like, if this flag offends you, like get the fuck out. And then they have one with a gay flag that says love wins. So I'm like, okay, which is it?
They appeal to everyone.
Literally.
Jersey Shore is universal.
I guess, yeah. No, I know a lot of like left and right people, I guess I can see really liking Jersey Shore. I don't know. We went and saw, did we talk about Nikki and Megan, going to see Nikki and Megan last episode?
I think we did.
I don't know.
Well, because it was the same weekend as Phaedra. Well, Nikki was.
Yeah. We went to Nicki Minaj one night, Phaedra the next day.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Queens upon queens.
Mm-hmm. Well, the fact that we went to Nikki and Megan, I'm like, because they're beefing hardcore. Their fans are like at it. And we're kind of like, let's go to both.
Yeah.
I'm not like, no, I mean, I am team Megan, but I wouldn't say that I'm really like on either side. Like, I'm not feeling like. Excuse me?
Lying on your dead mama.
I'm just kind of like, who cares? You know? I'm having a brat summer. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, no, you would. I can't believe Charlie and Troy are not coming here.
No, because let's talk about it. The sweat tour. Okay, last night. Okay, as we are filming this, last night was the Madison Square Garden one where she brought out not only Addison Rae, which I unironically like am loving.
Diet Pepsi.
Oh, it's so good. Yes.
Oh my God, it's my
so
favorite
good.
song.
Her on like Von Dutch remix too. So good at Eats. She brought out Addison Rae and Lorde to do Girls So Confusing together. I'm getting worked up. I was sitting there and I was like, oh my God, like Addison, like there was some dude who was like recapping what happened and he's like, oh my God. And then she brought out Lorde and I was like, what? She did what? Oh my God, all the people who posted they were there. I was like, God, fuck you and fuck you. Fuck you. You all suck. She's coming to Chicago, I think is the closest one.
When is it?
Whatever it is, it's already sold out.
Producer Heather, Google it. Use the Google
Producer
app.
Heather, Sweat Tour Chicago. Because they opened in Detroit and then they went over to, I think they went over to Europe for one and then they came back, or am I crazy?
I think you might be right. I'm not sure though.
I don't know. But also last night, Sabrina Carpenter started her short and sweet tour.
Did you see the Daniel videos?
What Daniel videos?
Daniel,
I was
you're
watching
so hot.
her. Oh, yeah, dude, I was watching it on Tessa's live stream. I live streamed it beginning to end. I was in Panera ordering, and I was like, hold on.
Okay, Heather, your mic's on. You can.
Oh, Sweat Tour Chicago is still available.
What day is it?
September 30th.
Oh, God.
It's a Monday.
That's
Oh,
on Monday.
152 each.
Oh, that's
That's not doable.
Are you bumping that?
Are we? I don't know. I work that day, y'all. That's not good.
yeah. No, okay, that's
Shoot. Well, what's the next closest one? Can we find that?
It's Philadelphia.
Troy, Charlie, help a bitch out. You know, wait, maybe after she drops the remix album, October 11th, she will announce more dates. I don't know. I'm just being delusional. We'll see.
Sorry. It's September 25th.
Okay,
shit.
tomorrow?
that's tomorrow.
Yeah, I think that might actually be the last. No.
No, they just started it.
October 2nd, Nashville, Tennessee. October 3rd,
Oh, they
Atlanta.
did say, Troy did say they're flopping in Nashville right now, and that's the city where there's the most amount of tickets left, but still it's like 80% sold out.
I mean,
that's them flopping.
Nashville is a cheap flight,
Let's just drive.
and we got a place
We've
to
done
stay.
it before. True. Well, I was like, that'd be kind of fun. Sweat tour in what do they call it? Nash Vegas or something. I don't know. Someone called it like it was like a Vegas play on words
could
with
see Nash
Nashville. I
Vegas.
don't know. I maybe just made that up.
But I will say, apparently, this tour is not for the epileptic.
Oh no, I saw the videos. I was like, oh, this is crazy. Oh my God, but I saw a girl who was like, oh my God, I lost 60 pounds to go to this tour. And I was like, oh girl. Because it's like Brat Summer is very much like glorifying anorexia and like
Cocaine addiction.
Yes, absolutely.
So you're definitely bumping that.
Yes, Heather. They're bumping that. People in the comment sections were like, okay, anyone who's like over 200 pounds, what are we wearing to the Sweat tour? I almost said Eras tour. I'm not wearing shit to the Eras tour because
Because we're never going.
Except you guys, I'm going to be not in Miami. I'm going to be in like Fort Myers at the same time where she is in Miami. It's like a 2-hour drive, which I've done before through the Everglades. Might as well just go.
Hop, skip, and a jump.
Mari told me to go and like wait outside and try and get a ticket. I was like, I don't think I can really like take myself there in hopes of getting a ticket.
You're in your solo girl era, so I think you could.
I need to go to a movie by myself next. You guys, okay. It's all about me, Brandon. I came with a list of things to talk about. And
Oh no, I'm obsessed with you, so it works out. I forget what happened to me. I don't know what happened yesterday. I don't know what happened last week.
Your eyes are crazy looking right now. You should have done your like
Lumify.
Yeah, I'm on my Visine. I have my Visine on deck all the time now. Obsessed. Because I actually get like I don't care about my red eyes, but it's the burning and the itching and the constant watering.
I don't feel anything. They're just red.
No, you after a 3-hour shift at Mall of America is like, what happened?
All the fragrance in the air.
That's crazy. Maybe you need to blink more. Because you do have big eyes. So
I don't think I blink that much.
Yeah, maybe you need to like focus on blinking more and really fully lubricating those balls. You know what I'm saying? So there was a Chapel Roan listening party for the 1-year anniversary of Rise and Fall of the Midwest Princess at the record store by my apartment. And I'm like, hey, who's going with me? Crickets. I'm like, all right,
I had to
well,
work.
crickets. I posted on my Instagram, Heather.
Instagram every 2 days.
Oh God. So no one responded, and I was like, shit, they're giving out like free stuff. Like it was really just like free stickers and like a free little like matchbox. And I was like, but it's free. It's free.
No, I was so jealous.
I love free shit. So I'm like, all right, well, you know what? I'll put on something pink. I finished my laundry on time. I was like, I'll throw. I didn't even shower, brush my teeth. I was like, let me throw on something pink and just go see what the line is like. Sure enough, I pull up. There's a line of gay bitches outside, and I'm like, well, I was like, you know what? I guess I'll go wait in line. So I did. We were standing outside. It was actually like a nice chill day out, but standing outside in the sun, I was like, I'm fucking dying right now, dude. You guys, I was the last person in line to get a matchbox before they like ran out of them.
You were 23rd.
I was the 23rd person, so they only had 23 matchbox. Well, okay, and the people were there with like their dads. I'm like, your dad doesn't need a fucking sticker sheet in a matchbox.
They want two.
Give it down. Yeah, pass it down the line. This is so dumb.
How many people would you say were there total?
I would say the people who showed up for the chaperone listening party, probably less than 50. There was a guy who stood behind me. Okay, this man is like the straightest looking man I've ever seen. And I almost turned around and was like, you know, if you want to like just go to the record store, you can just walk in. Like we're in line for something like cool. But no, I think he was there, and I don't know if I'm mistaken, but there was this like old man walking around, like my grandpa's age, walking around after we were already in there, with the like raffle wristband that we had on. They were raffling off a fucking like postcard that came with the like box of stickers and shit from Chapel Land.
Oh, so this was like a sponsored event, technically.
Yeah. And then they were like, okay, you guys get together. We need to take a picture to send to the label so that they keep letting us do fun shit like that. And Chapel will probably see it. We're all like lining up, and I'm like in the back because I'm like, I don't really want to be seen. Like, I don't look cute. I really don't look cute for this. So I was like, okay. And they're like, actually, you guys have to turn around. So we turn around. That means I'm right in front. I was like, fuck.
Oh my God, like 180 degrees.
Yes, they said, actually turn right around. The camera's over there. And I was like, okay, well, that means I'm right here in front. All righty. I was on their Instagram story, and I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. Luann just announced more tour dates. Why is she avoiding Minneapolis now? Does she hate us? I mean, she didn't sell very good tickets. It was pretty empty in there.
Most of those tickets were like, you got a hotel room? Here's a free ticket.
Oh yeah, it's like call in, get this trivia question right, win free tickets to Countess Luann.
Oh no, that's what is that casino called?
Mystic Lake.
Mystic Lake. What they do is when shows aren't sold out the day of, everyone who checks in that day, they give them a free ticket.
What?
So most of those people were people who just checked in that day and got a free ticket, and they said, well, I got a free ticket, might as well go to this show.
I'm so sorry, Luann. You deserve better than that. Dang, she's never coming back here. Okay, so yes, I went to this chaperone event alone.
And especially because she skipped the first day of BravoCon for that.
Yeah, she did. She was late to BravoCon. She showed up in the same, like she didn't wash her hair. Same outfit and fedora that she was wearing the night before on stage at BravoCon. Which, by the way, we got to go to BravoCon next year. Like actually,
yeah,
that's like a planned thing.
That has to happen.
So, anyways, chaperone. I'll go in alone. I make friends with 3 other people that are also there alone. 3 other bitches. Okay, but here's the thing. So the first girl that I was like trying to conversate with, she was the girl who was passing out cards. Oh my gosh, she's not gonna listen to this. But she'll know I'm talking about her. She was because it's obvious. She was passing out these little like cards. I guess like the K-pop girlies make these little like, it's almost like a trading card of like their like pop stars or whatever. So she was just passing out little pictures of Chaperone. She gave me the one of Chapel and like Olivia Rodrigo together. And like her and I were like talking. I was like, oh my God, I love your nails, because she had like Chaperone themed nails. And I was like, oh my God, I was gonna get Chaperone themed nails. And then the night before I decided to get like Pizza Ranch themed nails. And then as I was like trying to pull up a picture for her to like show her, she walked away. And I was like, all right, well, I guess fuck me, I guess. So I was like, I guess I'll walk around in this alone. I'll just like whatever. And then another girl and I started talking, and she was like super cool. And she's like, oh my God, my name is this. And I was like, oh my God, my name is that. And then she was showing me her pictures because she won a giveaway to go fucking meet Chaperone.
The one that is on Instagram all the time.
Yeah. She's like, if y'all see those giveaways by like blah, 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 like enter it. It's real. So it was all expenses paid. They even gave her like travel money for like just random shit. So all expenses paid. They flew her out. She met Chaperone like consensually. And then another girl came up and she's like, oh my God, can I, because she could tell what we were talking about. She's like, oh my God, can I see the pictures too? And I was like, girl, yeah, come here, look at these. And then girl passing out the cards came back around too and was like talking to us somehow. And then we all just like stood there and talked the rest of the time. But I was like, you guys, these girls are like super fan. I would say I'm a big fan of Chaperone. These girls were super fans and made me look like a dumbass. I mean, because they had gone to see her in October when she was here at First Ave.
Yeah,
and I was like, fuck. They've seen her like multiple times.
I remember when
damn.
she came here, you were like, oh, Chaperone was here. And this was like before this was a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I think I've heard a song of hers, but whatever.
Whatever.
I mean, I am seeing Chaperone in
and fuck
directly
you.
a week from now.
Yeah, I told them about that, and I was like, fuck you, because she's going to have a special outfit for that. She's not going to be doing like the repeating outfits like she is now.
I'm like looking for the themes. I'm like, come on, I need to know what to pack.
You think she's going to post a theme for that?
I don't know.
I feel like she only posts themes for
like individual concerts.
Yeah, not like I don't think she posts themes for the festivals. But just go as a pink pony girl. I mean, you have half your wardrobe is pink anyways.
No, it's not. I don't have anything pink.
Oh, I guess for the Nicki Minaj thing, you literally just like put a little pink belt on and wore like pink sunglasses or something.
Yeah.
You could wear this.
Yeah, honestly, I should borrow that.
I feel like I have a bunch of pink shit, but I don't know if it's like Brandon pink shit. Well, you have time to go on the Shein. Go on the Shein. I mean, whatever you want.
Yeah, none of my Shein haul from the summer that I didn't wear at all.
It was all pink. Like black and like brown.
Black chartreuse and black.
Black and more black. I ordered shit off TikTok Shop for the first time. They got me. Like
clothes? Or like, just Brandon, general things?
I did a haul.
A haul? What did you all get?
Oh, God, I blacked out. I think I got like a skirt. I got like a sweater. I got like magnets. I bought makeup. I think 2 purses.
Ooh.
Yeah. One of them looks like a birthday balloon, I think it's like a star, where it looks like wrinkly, but it's like a purse.
Like a Judith Lieber.
I don't know what that means. No clue who that is.
Judith Lieber bags are like the ones that are like all diamond, or they're like rhinestoned, but they look like things. They look like a burger.
Like Taylor Swift's little
yes.
It's not bedazzled, but I guess
that was a Judith Lieber. Yeah.
Okay, maybe I need a ranch. Oh my God, the fries! Wait, Neiman Marcus, $6,000. God, I don't need that. Goodness. Yeah, I ordered a bunch of stuff. A lot of it's on the way already. I'm very excited. Maybe I'll post some TikToks, but I'm not going to be like, hey, you should go buy this. I think I'm just going to make a normal video and then link it in there.
I got to show you how to get the free samples.
But then I have to make a video about it. I don't like that. What happens if you don't make a video? They block you from it or something?
You can't make a video. You can't request a sample or make a video for that brand.
Oh, that brand.
So like I got the Polite Society Foundation and now I can't do things with them, but that's fine.
Years ago, I posted a video on how to draw a Monstera leaf, and I feel like I could have ordered those like markers that everyone gets, the big pack of like 1,000 markers.
And they're like $1,000.
But no, they're like $6 for this whole like pack of markers. And I'm like, maybe I do need
I'm on Marker Talk a little bit, but it's like the expensive ones.
Oh no, I'm on the ones that are on TikTok Shop that are like dirt cheap. That's like, how are these made? Kind of sketchy.
Well, TikTok, like real brands will put things on extreme discount. It's insane.
I saw like cider was popping up on there. I like ordering shit from them.
Oh, that's you get a lot closer. Yes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So maybe someday. I don't know. I did my first order. Shit is on the way. I got a little delivery from Charlie XCX the other day. Did you see my wallpaper?
I don't know.
I changed it. It used to just be orange, but now it's Charlie XCX from the Skims campaign.
I did see that, and I saw it from an angle I didn't know what it was, and I was like, wow, this is scandaloso.
Oh, yeah. And it's actually, I should have done this a long time ago, because every time I get a little notification, it like is like, makes my day. I love it. So maybe I'll just have a bunch. I mean, that's the best picture of Charlie XCX ever, but maybe we'll find more.
Who was the photographer for that? It was a famous photographer.
Oh, I don't know. I'd have to look it up.
Okay.
Heather. Skims Charlie XCX photographer. No, it was very fun. And honestly,
Petra Collins was the photographer of the Charlie XCX Skims new campaign.
Is that the one you were thinking about? Or I don't know who that is.
Let's look and see if she's hot.
Is she hot? Let's check.
I mean, I will say producer Heather really is
Ooh,
holding the Cece mantle.
Wow, 31 years old, Capricorn. Wow. Okay, Canadian artist and director.
Okay, Canadians seem to be more talented than people from the U.S.
I wonder why.
She's hot.
Maybe it's the universal healthcare. It makes people hotter. Right?
Probably.
She's an it girl. Went from ballet to behind the camera.
Okay, well, let's see a picture of her. Let's pull her up.
I just X'd out. Hold on.
God, in the... Okay, she's giving like high fashion.
Okay, there's an ad.
She's giving high fashion. She's she's
Oh yeah, she's serving.
she's editorial.
She's a mother quake. I learned that term today.
Oh,
That's a
what?
thing.
A mother what?
A mother quake.
What's a quag?
Quake.
Quake?
Like an earthquake, but a mother quake. There's also a
I'm getting too old for all this.
there's also a see you next Tuesday quake.
See you next Tuesday, quake.
Yeah.
That's too many words, Mama.
So weird.
Mary. That's too much. You're doing too much. Yeah, Chapel listening party was very fun. I didn't win the postcard. It's okay. But they did give me some extra sticker sheets though. But you didn't ask for one, so I got one for Mari and one for my friend Belle.
Oh,
Shout out Belle.
You know I don't care about like tchotchkes.
You would probably put one of the stickers on your on your
I'll take
laptop.
I'll take one sticker and I'll put it on my computer.
One sticker, please. Well, someone said that supposedly some of those stickers are like her tattoos. I was like, maybe I'll copy Chaperone's tattoo. Oh, maybe I won't be creepy. She doesn't want people being creepy, so maybe I won't do that. We'll see.
Yeah.
I'm craving a tattoo though. It's been so long.
Same.
My last tattoo was this fucking thing. You've gotten tattoos since then. That one.
One. Oons.
I guess. We are like, let's actually talk about plants though. We are like trying to build up the collection again.
Yeah, we've been in the pits.
No, but Brand, do you want to talk about what happened to yours?
Okay, before
Everyone knows what happened to mine, but what happened to yours?
before I talk about this, producer Heather. Yeah. Will you get me another glass of wine?
So fucking lately.
Is she gonna have to walk through here?
Well, no, go. You can go either way, but you got to take the headphones off. They're attached.
Yeah, you're gonna pull. Yeah, you're gonna pull all of our equipment across the room, and then my wine glass is gonna go flying.
Oh wow, this is so great. Cece didn't bring me wine.
Your rations are gone.
Well, just
Wait.
you know where to get them. Anyway, so I was doing my plant chores today.
Today? Okay.
These are all freshly watered.
Okay.
I enjoy watering my plants again.
Isn't it like when it's plants you actually care about and want to keep alive? It's like, oh yeah, let me water you.
So I got rid of so many plants. Like, so at the peak.
Well, you're talking about what happened outside.
Oh, we're in the mid. Okay, so long story short, we were in the mid 500 plants, and that was just too much. I kept escalating, kept propagating, kept doing this, blah 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 blah. I didn't want that many plants. That's too many plants for a person to own. Granted,
we accumulating and
we
then
were
keeping
selling them
half
at the
alive.
time, but
Yeah.
it was like, but then it became like the plants I like and the plants that are stock. It was a whole thing. So eventually it just burned me out. So I just was like, oh my God, hundreds of plants died. Mm-hmm. And a couple weeks ago, I was like, okay, I need to like flush my plant collection. Be like, I need to get rid of the millions of thrips everywhere.
Yeah, what's funny is like I neglected my plants so bad the thrips went away. No, like I don't have thrips anymore. Like all my even the plants that had thrips.
You were the thrip queen.
No, I was thrip queen. Now you're the thrip queen. And now, no, y'all, and it was sad because Brandon didn't even give a fuck. I'd be like, Brandon, this plant is covered in thrips. He's like, well, just rip that leaf off. I'm like, well, that's not really going to do much, but okay, I'll do it.
But yeah, so I bombed all my plants. I sprayed every single leaf, every single bottom, put in the systemic.
And this is before everything went like.
Well, no, this was okay.
You
Yeah.
skipped over the part I brought up.
The catalyst for this was we had this storm.
Hurricane Thriptrina.
It was a thripquake.
So I was at a work training. I was like at this hotel, like la di da. I'm having dinner with my coworkers, and I remember looking out the window and being like, those trees seem to be really flying. But this is a tinted window in a hotel, and I can't really see out, so I don't really know what's happening. So when we finish this dinner, me and my boss are just like going to our cars. We're like walking. Nothing's happening. We're like la di da, and the valet is like, be careful when you round that corner. You're going to be soaked. And we were like, no, it's fine. And we round the corner, immediately drenched. The wind, 100 miles an hour. The rain, torrential downpour. I sprinted to my car and I was dripping. It was the scariest drive home of my entire life.
Was that the one where I was also snapping you and I was
Yes.
like, I was crying outside of work because it was so scary?
Yes. And I had to drive like a 35-minute drive home without a storm or traffic. It was horrific. Like when I got home, there were like all the neighborhood garbage cans were in front of my driveway because they all just flew down the hill.
Down at the bottom of the hill, so everything collects here.
There's still a garbage can that I put in the park because we can't figure out whose it is. And
They probably ordered a new one by
waste
now.
management, if you're watching this, get a better phone system. Brenda called 3 times, cannot figure out whose garbage can this is. So I just put it in the park. And now guess what? The park people just, every Monday, they just mow around the garbage can I put in the park.
It's like a sculpture piece in the
it
park
is. It is. It's public art.
They need to have like microchips like pets. Return to owner.
Literally, or like an address being.
Some type of ID number.
If my garbage, they were probably just like, my garbage can is gone. I need a new one.
They didn't bother to go look for it.
No, and it could be like way up the street. We don't know. Anyway, so long story short, that storm happened, and 3 days later, I went to PlantCon in Dallas.
You didn't even like go check and see like what was going on back here.
I didn't even notice.
You didn't even notice that your grow tents went flying.
I didn't even notice that my
You're
tent
like,
was gone.
Let me go out of town after this
I went to
storm,
work.
like,
I went to work for the next 2 or 3 days.
and then went to
So I was
PlantCon.
going outside, back and forth. Didn't see it at all. And then, and mind you, I was at PlantCon for like what, 4 days, 5 days.
Mm-hmm.
The third, halfway through, Brenna sends me a snap of the tent on the side of the house.
Because it like rounded the corner.
Rounded the corner.
That's why you didn't notice it. It literally like got up and walked away.
It was gone. It was sideways. And then, okay, so then, so when I got home, I was like, shit, I need to deal with this. And so I was like, oh, wow, these plants are really gone. And when Brenna sent me that snap, I didn't realize like how bad it was. Cause I was just like, oh, if you could just turn the plants up right, that'll be fine. She was like, it was so bad. There was so much rain that I couldn't lift the tent. I had to have my parents come and help me lift the tent up to get the water out. I was like, what?
And she wasn't like, I'm so sorry. Some of these plants.
Yeah, she was like, literally, we got the water out and we were like, this is game over. And I was like, you weren't wrong.
You were pissed though.
Well, yeah, at first, but then I was like,
You're like, I can't believe she didn't save my fucking plants.
but then I was like, okay, I get the effort that was put in, and like these.
And you were like, and
they
I
were-
could have done something about that before I left to go out of town.
Yeah, like I could have just been like, bloop, fixed it, and then yeah, I was like, well, I really just don't care about anything, do I?
You were like, well, I guess those are gone. You did like try and salvage some of them.
I did, but
I was like, Brandon, that Billy looks so like you gotta like.
fortunately, most of the plants that were in that tent, I didn't actually care about that much.
Well, because yeah, a lot of mine that I toss outside, I'm like, you're kind of half dead. Let's see if the outdoors will do you some good, some fresh air, some fresh light.
And a lot of them that are in my like giveaway tent now are doing so good. Like, because you grabbed them right when I put them in that tent. Now some of them are like, maybe I want to keep them.
Maybe you should. Has Sam come to get any yet?
No.
Sam, are you listening?
Sam-
Probably not.
Samantha Page Fisher.
Sam, if she's
come
not,
get
if
your
she's
plants.
if she's not opening our snaps, she's not listening to this. If you are though, love you.
The ones that didn't make it, I did burn in the burn pile. They got burned. They were dead.
You use them as like
I burned them.
The pastazanum and
the one from Plant Proper.
that one, yeah.
Boo. David just posted about his looking so good in his yard, and I was like,
Yeah, it must be nice
Fuck
living in
you.
Florida.
Except though, it's not for long though because he's gonna have a hurricane come through and just.
Oh no,
Pull that
there's
thing
one
out.
on the way.
Oh yes, no, I did see that. Yes.
I was
What's the
talking
name
to-
of it, Heather? What's the name of the new hurricane? coming through?
Hurricane Katrina. Hold on, I'll Google.
Pull up the Google app. No, I was talking to Cameron yesterday about the
You
hurricane.
and Cameron are besties. We
We
should
are-
really air that out though.
Yeah, we're good.
Should
now.
we? No, should we be like messy though? I think we should air it out and be messy.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so love you, Cameron. Cameron, y'all know him as Market Botany, had Brandon blocked for like so long. And then all of a sudden we're like, we went to the Aeroid show a couple years ago and he's like, hey, what y'all, we should meet up. And I was like, do you not know that you have my friend Brandon blocked? The one who I have a podcast with. This is what this podcast is going to be, though. We're going to be kind of messy, and then people are going to message us and be like, "Hey, I heard you like talking about me," and I'm going to be like, "Did I? I don't remember."
I mean,
No, it's all good now. I don't know if did he ever address it? No, yeah.
yeah, we did.
Well, because you got drunk one night, went on a burner account and messaged him.
No, it was
drunk.
my makeup account.
Okay, your makeup account. Okay,
I was
And
like,
then-
why'd you block me?
and he said something about like, "Well, we both own businesses and we're both gay, so."
And I was like, well, that doesn't seem like a good reason. But anyway, so I left it as is.
You know how many gay plant business owners there are? You have to block everybody. Anyways. Oh, you can? You have?
Oh my God. Do you know who I block?
You're going to talk about who you do
Yeah.
block.
I'm going to talk about this right now, and I'm probably going to make a TikTok about
Look
it
at it.
because I feel like it's going to bite me in the ass.
That you
If-
blocked them?
Yes. Well, I don't know specifically who, but if you are on TikTok Live and you are selling plants every fucking night,
Oh, that one guy. No, I know who you're talking about.
I will block you. If your live will not escape. If I see your live 3 times, blocked immediately. You are not my people.
no, I know that
You
guy.
might be great in real life. I'll unblock you if I meet you, but you sell on TikTok Live too much. I will block you. There's a girl, Urban
trying to get their
Oasis
bag.
or something. Hers actually were really cute. Like her back.
Understory Oasis?
No, it's Urban Oasis something
Okay.
something. I don't know. It's she has a humidifier going. It's a cute setup.
I think you sent me a screenshot of that.
But I was
you
like-
said something about mold.
But I was like, I can't see this anymore. It keeps popping up, and your content is lives. It's not like your content is posts.
No, it is kind of does piss me off where it's like, okay, do you even post any videos? Because all I see, like not that person specifically, but like people will pop up and I'm like,
'Cause there
all
are
I see is your lives.
They'll have 1,000 followers, but they'll have like 4,000 people on their live
T.
because they don't post videos. But
They
anyway,
just got that
so
1,000.
if you sell plants on TikTok a lot and you see that I've blocked you, that's why.
It's not personal, but it is.
It's just the lives are annoying, and I now that I've been posting plant content again, plant content has been posting in my feed. I don't want that. I need to make a burner account to scroll.
Maybe you should.
There's too much plant content, and I don't want to see it.
I feel like it takes a long time to curate a feed, though. Like if I
Yeah,
like,
that's why I don't. That's why I don't
That's
start a
what,
burner.
yeah, that's what really overwhelms me. But there are so many people that I do follow that I do want to see. Maybe every once in a while though, I go over to the tab that's like following, and I'm like, damn, I missed y'all. But I'll see you in a month because I live on the For You page.
Yeah.
Sorry, because like people's funny little videos pop up. I don't know, and like pop culture, like what's going on in the world and shit.
Yeah,
like pops
and
up on my
I feel like
feed.
a lot of people just post constantly everything, anything. Mm-hmm. I don't want to see everything.
Yeah,
I
maybe
just
we
want to
don't
see
need
the
to talk
stuff
about
that the algorithm wants me to
algorithm.
see.
Yeah, the algorithm.
Yeah.
I love that for you, though.
I will block you if you post on TikTok Live too much.
As you should. Some people need to, you know what we say at work? I mean, maybe I shouldn't say this. Well, me and Chris at work say, bring back bullying. Hashtag bring back bullying. Some people need to be bullied.
I agree.
Except until people start bullying us. Then I'm like, whoa, 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 calm down. You know?
I think that...
I've been bullied online. That's what happens when you
Same.
put yourself out there. People say, yeah. That one girl who came for me on Naked Gardening Day and then came for you for defending me. She was like,
about that.
She commented, she's like, don't get me started on you.
Fatty. And you fag.
She said, no. She straight up no, because the comments that this girl left, I was like, you sound like a follower that like knows, like this sounds personal. You are being crazy. I don't post on Instagram that much, so I bet I could find it in like 2 seconds.
I think that's how you know you made it, though. If you get bullied,
Right?
like you have fucking made it.
So on Naked Gardening Day, I posted like my little like, and I'm not even that revealing. Like so many people are like, I can see your junk, dude.
Yeah, no.
Put it away.
There is testicle in this picture.
Yeah. But not in mine. So this girl comments, Lord have mercy. Who told her this was a good idea? Laughing face, laughing face. Throw her back in the ocean. First of all, a whale comment. Like, girl, get better. Like, you really need
Whales
to be...
are majestic.
Yeah, no, whales actually kind of scare me because of the way that they, like...
They're powerful.
They eat a bunch of plankton and then shoot the water out that they don't want to eat. I don't know. It kind of scares me. But... And then you commented something. I don't know what you said, but she said, boy, like BOOOY. Don't get me started on you. Oh, she brings your dad into this. I forgot. She said, your
Gregors?
dad. Yeah. She said, your dad must be so proud. I thought gay guys were supposed to be hot. Question mark. Yeah.
Don't ever question Brandon's hotness. Don't ever.
I thought gay guys were supposed to be hot. Question mark. Quit defending her bad habits. Just because she can't stop smoking weed and stuffing her gullet doesn't mean y'all have to pretend. Doesn't mean y'all have to pretend she's hot.
She's a dirty little hamster.
I was like, stuffing my gullet and smoking weed. I was like, it sounds like you watch my segment, Pizza Pot and Plants. You know what I mean? I was like, how do you know that I smoke weed? Like, what are you talking about, girl? I said, it sounds like you have seen my TikTok videos. You are commenting on my Instagram. You're a fan, girl.
Stalker.
And then she changed, because people were being crazy, she changed her username. Love y'all.
I definitely have those screenshots. Like now that I think about that, I remember screenshotting those comments. They are in my phone as well.
Yeah. Crazy bitch. Yeah, that was back in 2022. Ridiculous.
Wait, Nicole, did you get that Jersey Shore reference?
What?
She's a dirty little hamster?
No.
Okay, that's a Jersey Shore reference.
From what season?
I don't fucking know. Like the third season, it's
I think
Angelina.
I think season 1.
Dirty little hamster.
Dirty little hamster.
Pauly D.
I don't think.
You dirty little hamster. No,
Okay,
Mike, the situation was talking about Angelina.
I don't remember this, but you guys, I was dying last night when I was Mike hooked up with this girl. First of all, he like shoved her in a bedroom and was like, okay, I gotta like do something. He like makes himself a meal. He's like eating at the dining room table and she's just like sitting in the room waiting. And eventually they go and they do their thing. They hook up and then he's laying there and he's like, hey, you good? He kept saying, you straight, you're good, you're good. And he's like, he's like, listen, so I called you a cab. It's outside. Like basically like get the fuck out.
Cabs are here.
Yeah, cab's here. He's like, get dressed, get ready, I'll walk you out. And I was like, he just hooked up with
Oh no, she's the blondish,
Yes.
strawberry blonde one.
Blonde girl.
She sticks around.
She keeps coming back. I don't know if it's I don't know. She was very blonde. I don't think she was strawberry blonde. She was really blonde. Season 2, episode 5 or 6. I don't know. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I'm excited though. Everyone keeps talking about the season 4 when they go to Italy. That it's crazy.
It's nuts.
So I'm excited. I feel like they're gonna get kicked out. How do they stick around?
That is when Mike is in his peak drug abuse.
Okay. Well, because everyone. I keep telling people that I think JWoww is giving me like druggy vibes, but then
No, JWoww is the least druggy.
I think it's just the tanning and the cigarettes.
Her aesthetic gives druggy.
Okay. I don't know. Yeah, it was like her first like opening like season 1. I was like,
JWoww is
God. Like it looks like she'd be
number one.
itching her face. We love JWoww, number 1.
Yeah.
I also felt so bad for Snooki season
It
one
goes
where she was like,
JWoww,
she was
Snooki,
not fitting
Vinny.
in. Okay, people love Vinny because I'm very bored with him.
Well, no, he gets better. He gets better.
Okay.
He
Vinny
gets
has a
better.
huge dick.
Yeah, and
No,
he has
that's
a
what I
huge
heard.
dick.
That's what
Yeah.
Snooki said, like bigger than you can imagine.
Yeah.
It's like,
We love Vinny. We are a Vinny stan.
I just think he reminds me of like a family member. Like he just is so bland.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know. His eyebrows bother me, Heather.
He's kind of hot now. Have you looked at him recently?
I'm gay. What are you talking about? Heather, pull up Vinny 2024. I was like, what am I Googling for? We have
Men
Heather.
don't age well. We know they don't age well, so this is not
Oh
going to
no!
go well.
Because I saw a picture. I don't know. I think he's got maybe on the Ozempic now because he looks a little more normal. But Mike was not looking good. Mike, the situation was my age, season 1, and I'm like, you're 27. God.
Vinny has not aged a day, y'all.
So he looks the same, but
Yes.
like more chiseled, maybe.
Yeah, the hair is still hairing. The
Okay.
skin is. He
I
looks
think he's
fucking
figured
fantastic.
out the. I think he's figured out the facial hair that
Yeah,
works
he
best for him.
gets better and better.
Because he's looking a little like he's got his hair going on, but then he's like,
He's a whole ass man. He's hot.
okay, yeah, I guess he doesn't look any older, but a lot of the other ones do. Oh my god.
Okay, sad confession.
What?
Go ahead.
Pauly D has not changed a bit, and I'm still so attracted to him.
I think his hair is like a feat of physics.
Yeah,
Has the
how do
hair
you do
remained
it?
the same?
Yes, his hair looks exactly
It is
the same.
still the same.
Does he get more like DJ-y throughout the seasons?
Yes.
Because
Well, like in Family Reunion, he is like a full blown Vegas residency DJ, and like he misses a lot of it because he has prior commitments.
a girl replied to my Instagram. Shout out, girl. She said I'm like, oh my god, this is what's fun about like having people following me and seeing my stories is because I get to hear their fun stories. She said, when I was 13 or so, my grandma lived so close to Seaside Heights, so that was the boardwalk we went to. One time, Pauly D's camera crew almost mowed down my dad. We saw the back of Pauly D's head followed by a crowd of a bunch of fangirls. Like, that is so funny. Loving that.
I'm
Definitely
obsessed.
bumping
I was bumping it at the Pauly D concert at the Rave in Milwaukee in 2011. I was front row. His computer was closer to me than this light.
You were like right there.
I
Like,
was
he's, like,
bumping it. Well, no, I wasn't bumping it. I didn't know what bumping it was at the time, but I was his sweat was like dripping on me. I was like, that's my eye. Ugh.
Not Pauly D's sweat getting Brandon in the eye.
He had the Cadillac symbol on his Mac. He had the Italian flag on his Mac. He had the Jersey Shore logo on his Mac.
I had also never heard of a Guidette. Because like I watch Real Housewives of New Jersey, so like I know about the Guido life.
Yeah.
But Guidette?
No.
Do you think Melissa Gorga would call herself a Guidette? I feel like she'd be like, no, don't say that about me.
No, I don't think people who consider themselves like rich or classy would consider themselves a Guida.
But is she rich or classy? I feel like
Well, she's
was
rich.
married into the rich
Yeah.
and classy life, and she just like plays that part.
On display, on display, on display.
Like if Princess Catherine was a Guidette, that is
Yeah, okay.
Who's
makes
Princess Catherine?
Princess Kate, whatever, of the United Kingdom.
Kate, who went missing, Kate? Where's Kate?
She just returned last week or this week.
lies. Yeah, I was going to say photoshopped.
She's in a car. She looked rough.
Yeah, well, yeah. Wait, she was the one who was going through cancer, right?
Yeah.
The lies.
Oh my god. Heather, they're going to come after us.
I know. I need to turn my mic off. I'm sorry. I've been drinking too much.
Okay, let's talk about my tires.
What a relief.
Well, okay, I've moved, y'all. I don't live in the same house anymore, so I do not have my plant room anymore. I sold my big and my small grow tents that like I would grow stuff in. Goodbye. They're in different homes now. Probably people are growing weed in them now. But I had 2 Mills bows and 2 Fabricors, and I sold one of each. So now I just have a Mills bow and a Fabricor left. And that's kind of it. The first weekend when I moved into my apartment, I was raging because the AC was not working. Oh, that's my fucking microphone, bitch.
I pressed the wrong one.
It was the hottest weekend of the year, and I move, and my apartment's AC is not working. It is 85 degrees in my apartment when I move in, and I'm like raging. I actually cried to my dad when I was moving out of my house. We were like just going back to the house to grab a couple things. I'd already moved into the apartment, and he's like, "How's it going?" And I was like, I can't go back. It's so hot there. And my dad doesn't tolerate that shit. So he's like, well, let's do something about it. Let's tell him 85 degrees doesn't work for you then. Like, that was his words. And I was like, okay. Yes, we go to the leasing office and the lady's like so flustered because I have like a list of problems to bring to her.
Yeah.
I'm like, first of all, I can't request a maintenance request. Put in a maintenance request on the website. Like, it's just straight up not popping up. And then our AC doesn't work. Also, our toilets don't work. But honestly, I care more about the AC because we have one toilet that's kind of working. The other one is not working at all. And she's freaking out. She's fixating on the fact that I can't submit a maintenance request. And she's freaking out. And I'm like, frankly, I said to her, I don't care. Because the AC is not working, girl. It is 90 degrees out. It's 92 degrees outside.
When I first came in, because it was like, what, the second or third day that you had moved in and I came over. And it was fine when we got there at first. And I was like, wow, this is getting really hot.
Well, and it's like, it was cooler out in the common area where we were. But because my bedroom is so big and there's one little vent for my bedroom, it was hotter in my bedroom. I was freaking out.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah. So it was like, I think it was 78 or 79, like in the common area, but it was 84 in my bedroom, 85. Yeah. I was...
Oh my God, I would kill myself.
No, yeah. And you know me, I like the second I got here, I was like, Brandon, it's hot. You need to turn your AC back on.
And mind you, it's 72 degrees.
That's hot.
Yeah.
Well, we're also under like lights now too. Not helping. And we're also getting all worked up and you're pumping me full of alcohol. Heather's right. That's all you do is pedal the alcohol. Oh my goodness. Oh, so anyways, going back to my tires. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, you may have seen me. I posted a picture of my tire. Once again, utilizing
shredded.
my following. Yeah, I'm utilizing my following. It's not that shredded.
Yeah. I was like, I personally who've had my tire explode on the highway 4 times. I was like, this is fine. It's not going to explode. Like, don't drive 80 miles an hour, but.
And then I was like, but I'm in an SUV. And you're like, yeah, maybe that's not safe because my whole car will go. You were in little cars every time your tire popped. And all I do is take the freeways and go fast because I'm a Charlie XCX fan now. So I drive fast.
She's bumping it.
I'm bumping it in the car. Well, no, not like that.
She's bumping 365.
Yep. Vroom, 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 vroom in a big pink truck. Yes, spring breakers. So I posted on my Instagram story and I say, hey, y'all, so is this a big deal? My DMs are flooded. Everyone's like, girl. My friend Julia, shout out Julia, she goes, Nicole. And I'm like, okay, y'all. Someone messaged me and they said, as a former lawyer for Goodyear Tire, it's a big deal. And I'm like, oh, right. And then, oh my God, poor, shout out Adam, not dude. He messages me and he's like, Nicole, we value your life and your safety. Get that fixed. And then someone else, I think a local person, was like, hey, yeah, you're either going to kill yourself or somebody else, so you should probably get that fixed. And
I will say, I did one time see someone's tire explode on the highway. They had a Dodge Ram, the big one. It
That's
exploded.
a truck, right?
Yeah, the tire flew and it went boing, 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 boing down a 4-lane highway. The truck went and like slammed and sparks everywhere. I was like, because I was driving right next to it. It's horrifying.
Were other people dodging the tire then?
Well,
scary.
They were fortunately like in the right lane and the tire went into the ditch and then the truck followed suit.
I was next to a semi truck that popped a tire one time, and when I tell you that was the loudest, scariest thing I've ever heard.
I've heard that is horrific, and it can push your car off the highway.
No, because it went bah, and me and Isabella was sitting next to me in the car, and we were like, "What the fuck?" And for some reason, the semi-truck starts jiggling like it's going up and down, and it's like it's doing this, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I speed up and I see that it just goes off like right where I was, because I was closest to like the side of the road, and then it was like in the lane next to me, and I like just zoomed out of the way, and they were like, oh my god, that was fucking scary. So every time I drive by a semi-truck, that's what I'm thinking about now.
Yeah, you shouldn't be by their tires. Like if you're stuck by their tires, you should speed up or slow down.
Mm-hmm. So anywho, I'm like, fine, y'all. Oh my god, clearly this tire is a big deal.
So did you fix it?
Did I fix it, Heather?
Yes.
I'm getting there.
Oh, okay.
So, I make an appointment because I think this was on a Saturday. Yeah, because I was supposed to come over here, and I was like, hey, y'all, everyone's messaging me, scaring me.
You were over.
And I'm like, I think I'm not going to come over because I don't want to blow my tire in the middle of the night. And then Brandon's
in the middle of the night.
yeah,
In that dreams.
brain rot Swifties is what we are here.
Should we start a second Taylor Swift podcast?
Oh my God, no, because you know how much hate we'd get from the Swifties.
Yeah, we're not.
Because do you know that one guy with the mustache that they hate who talks about folklore?
Yes.
They hate him.
He's so funny.
But we would be like that, and I don't think they would like that. Shout out to that guy though. It's one of those people who I can't tell if he likes Taylor Swift or not.
No,
Same thing with
does.
the Swiftologist. Do you see that fucker? No, I'll show you.
Oh
him
yes, yes, he says
the Swiftologist. Oh, I know, I fucking don't like you. No, it's the only. I don't leave hate comments on people unless they really deserve it. I don't leave hate comments on people's videos. But every time I see this fucker, I don't even follow him. He pops up, and I'm just like, God, you just need to be told how awful you are. But I don't. I refrain because I try and be a nice person. So okay, tire. So I'm like, fine, y'all. It's fucking Saturday. I will make an appointment for 8 a.m. before I have to go to work. I worked at 11 on Monday. No one's open on like Sunday to do my tires. No. So I'm like, okay, not 8 a.m. I'm going to get my tire fixed on Monday. So go to Discount Tire, because you told me to go to Discount Tires. Yeah. I'm like, all right, go to Discount Tire. And I had just gotten paid. So I'm like, yay, I'm going to be able to like buy this on my own. Not even have to tell my dad that I had to get it fixed. He's going to be so proud of me. I'm such a good adult. So I wait. First of all, there's a huge line, and I'm very like, it's the autism. It's like, I have an appointment though. Like I have an appointment right now, and there's 5 people in line in front of me, but my appointment is now. So what are we going to do about that? So I finally get up to the front, and the guy's like, okay, let's go look at your car, because they always go look at your car.
God, and then they have to talk to you.
He takes a lap around my car, and he's like, so were you looking to just get the one fixed or all 4? And I was like, well, do I need all 4 fixed? And he's like, I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but these tires are original to the car. My car's 10 years old. So I was like, oh. So these tires are like 9 or 10 years old. He's like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, first of all, how would I know that I've had this car for 3 years? That's not my fault. And he's like, looking at the tread, or is that what it's called?
Yeah, the tread.
Looking at yes, I know everything. So it's like, to the point where like if it gets any worse, they actually won't work on it anymore because of how unsafe it is.
Yeah. Where they're like, we're not going to release your car to you because you can't drive off this lot.
Yeah, that's how it was about to be there. He's like, you are just almost to the point where we can't do anything about this. And I was like, well, God, 4 new tires. So he's going over the price with me. I'm like, God, it's going to be okay. So he shows me like the cheap tires, the middle tier ones, and then really nice high tier ones, based on like how much mileage you get out of them. And I'm like, okay, I'll be good and I'll pick the middle ones. I won't be like the cheap girl who's like, just give me the cheapest thing. So I'm like, okay, I'll get the middle range ones. Whatever. I'm still going to have to hit up my dad and be like, hey, you got to send me money. Because that's like, I don't even have enough money in my bank account now for all 4 tires. I thought I was going to have to pay like $200 for 1 tire. So I'm like, I don't know. Or 2, because I know that you can't really just get 1 tire. Yeah. You have to get 2, otherwise it fucks up your alignment like or something.
Like it's minimum 2, maximum 4.
Something like that. So yeah, I'm like, fine, all 4 tires, whatever. So I'm thinking around Target and Fridley, and then they call and they're like, hey, so we have some technical difficulties. I'm like, of course you do. They always do. Oh my God. I was like, okay, what is it? He's like, so your lug nuts are swollen. I said, what are you talking about?
That sounds sexual.
I know. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, your lug nuts are swollen, and like it would not be safe for us to put them back on. And I was like, oh my God. Tell me why some new lug nuts, which are just some nuts and bolts, $50. all right, whatever. I was like, fuck you, okay.
Because, I mean, there's technically 5 on each. That's 20. So I guess it's like not that bad. But
Still
the follow-up is what the
follow-up is my problem, the whole point of the story, basically. Oh my God. So he's like, yeah, so we're going to pop them back on. You can just start heading back. I was like, all right. So I'm walking back. I'm like almost out of the Target Fridley parking lot. And he calls me again. I'm like, oh my God, what now? And he's like, so we can't actually get your hubcaps back on with these new lug nuts because they like put the hubcap on and then the lug nuts. And I guess the lug nuts are too big for my hubcaps. Huh? And then I'm like, okay, like, don't I need hubcaps? And he's like, not really. And I'm like, okay, well, like, what do we do about that? I'm like, I don't really know what that means. Like, what do we do? And like the phone line cuts out and I can see that the phone is still going. And I'm like, hello, hello, hello. And I just hang up. I'm like, whatever. So then 5 minutes later, I get a text that my car's ready. And I'm like, oh my God, okay. So I go and I pay and I say to the guy, I'm like, so it sounds like the guy I'm like giving my money to. So it sounds like they can't get my hubcaps back on. Like, I'm confused. And he goes, yes, your total's $900, da, 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 da. And I was like, okay, well, guess you don't care. I go back out to my car and I look at them and I'm just like, oh my God. They look so ugly. Because now it's just my dirty rims on this tire. Dirty. It looks like I have 4 spare tires on my car.
It's giving Mad Max.
It's so ugly. I'm like, and you guys, I don't even care about having a nice car. I drive a Ford Escape. It's not a fancy car. I like it. It's my second Ford Escape. And I'm like, okay, for like $1,000, I'm leaving with my car looking like this. That's insane. I don't understand. I'm just like, okay, I'm not really happy with this service. Like, that's all you do is tires. I'm so confused. They didn't offer like new hubcaps or like even to sell me new hubcaps. I don't know if they even have them there. So I left a review.
Okay, I haven't heard this part of the story and I'm excited to hear it.
Yes, I left a review, Brandon, and they started hitting me up because that is my due diligence at my job. When people leave, even a 4-star review, I reach out to be like, hey, just curious how we could have made this like a 5-star like service for you. Da, 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 da. So I leave a 3-star review at Discount Tire in Fridley. And I'm just like, it was like fast, I guess, and they were communicative, I guess. But I'm like,
I mean, I've been to the same one, and those are 2 adjectives I would not describe my service as.
Okay. I would say like I still made it to work on time. Sure. I got the tires like I was supposed to. Sure. But I was like, no hubcaps. I'm so confused. Like I'm leaving with my car looking worse than when I came in my opinion. So then they do this thing where I don't know if it's like an automated message or something, but I get an email or a call or something where they're like, hey, like, we'd love to hear more about your like experience. And
blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Blah.
So they send me a link where I fill out my information and then I have to leave a review again. So I just copy and paste the same thing. And then the actual store reaches out to me and is like, hey, like, so it sounds like we weren't able to get your hubcaps back on. And he says something like, you can come back in, we can try getting them back on. I'm like, I know you're not going to be able to get them back on because they don't fit on. Oh, by the way, they left him in my passenger seat.
Yep. Just loose.
They were just sitting there in my passenger seat with, okay, you guys, the box of lug nuts was right there in front of him. Now they're all
passenger seat.
And now the lug nuts are
The
lug nuts are all over the floor, you guys.
Rolling.
No, yeah, because I slammed on my brakes one time, the lug nuts went flying. So now there's like, well, how many did you say there are per tire? 5 or 6?
5 to 6 per tire. So there's at least 20
to 25. Yeah, lug nuts floating around the bottom, like passenger seat area. And now the hubcaps are like in the back seat because I had to drive someone. And I was like, let me move my fucking hubcaps that now live with me in the car. Oh my God. So yeah, anyways, I'm so mad about that.
So where are the hubcaps now, Nicole?
In my back seat still. Wish they were on my tires where they should be, but oh my God. So, I mean, that was that. That's my tire fiasco. I do still have to go in and face them and be like, so what are we going to do about this? How are we going to make me a happy customer? How are we going to rectify this? Huh? No, because my mom saw my story and she's like, you need to have them put those back on.
Yeah.
Because I posted on my Instagram story.
Well, because they need to order lug nuts that fit.
Yeah, she was like, they should give you lug nuts that actually fit on there. Because, okay, my hubcaps aren't fancy, but they're the ones that say Ford. They go with my car.
Yeah. Because remember when I was like talking to you about this, I thought you meant like there were rims with like the little middle hubcap, like just to cover the nuts, not the. I didn't think you
whole
had full
fucking
hubcap.
thing.
Because you
Yeah.
have nice hubcaps that look like rims.
That's why I could not, Brandon, for the life of me, I could not tell the difference between rim and a hubcap. I had to Google it.
I saw your car many times and I thought you had rims. So that's when you said the hubcaps. That's why I was so confused. And I thought you just had the cap over the lug nuts because Ford does that, where it's just like the little one.
Bloop. I guess. Like, so it's not, you can't see through my tire now. Like, there's still, like, I guess, rims in the tire. Like, the dirty part,
Yeah.
is that the rim? I don't know. I don't care. It just looks ugly, whatever it is. It's dirty. It's like rusted looking. It's orange. Like it's filthy. It just pisses me off because it makes my car look so much ickier.
You're not wrong.
Anyways, yeah. What else is going on with you, Brandon? We could be wrapping this up soon.
We
It's
should
been
probably
an
wrap.
hour.
It's been an hour and 10.
I haven't talked about my soup era.
This has been our longest podcast. I think we need to
No,
do a
it
second
hasn't. No, this is not our longest one. Wait, is
Really?
this at 1 hour 10 minutes?
one. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
We've been gone for a while. We have a lot to say.
Well, this is
And you got a new producer. Hello.
I can't wait for people to be like, we love Heather.
Oh,
Or
no,
maybe they won't. Maybe they'll hate you.
you could. They could bully you.
No, they could bully you.
Oh my God, bully me, flatter me, bully me. Yeah.
What's your go-to drink right now? Because I'm in my, I'm in my lemonade era.
Savvy B.
Yeah, I was
No,
gonna
it's
say,
always
my
Savvy
Savvy
B. Brandon loves. Okay, for Brandon's birthday, I was like, well, God, I gotta pick up.
Okay, those popsicles were so good.
Really?
Yes.
Wait, the margarita ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was forced. Those were forced upon me several times, and they were delicious.
So I went to Fridley Liquor, where Brandon frequents. Do I need to be telling people exactly where you live and where you frequent? Who cares?
I technically, I live in Fridley, but I don't live in Fridley.
So Fridley Liquor, Fridlick.
The Fridlick.
Brandon goes there, and I'm like, well, I guess I should go and get Brandon bring like some alcohol for his birthday. He'll love that. And I show up, and I'm just like, God damn, Brandon's like a wine snob a little bit. So I'm like, God damn it, what do I get?
Brandon
love-
drinks boxed wine. He
I
is
love
not
wine.
a snob.
No, but I've seen you drink stuff where you're like, this is disgusting. I guess I'll
Yeah.
drink the whole thing though.
You're not wrong.
Well, the thing is, Brandon doesn't waste alcohol.
We don't waste alcohol
People
in this
will
house.
like I could leave this sitting on the counter and he'll finish it for
Yeah,
me.
I had to teach Nicole to stop pouring it down the drain. Just leave it on the counter. I'll finish it.
It may be today, it may be tomorrow, it might be like the next day, but it will get drank.
It's really sad, actually. I'm not laughing. I'm serious. But anyways, I go to the liquor store and I'm like, oh God, I don't know. And here's the thing. I always get worried because I don't go to the liquor store very often. I always worry that I look so lost and out of place. They're going to think I'm underaged. They're going to think I shouldn't be here. But anyways, the lady's like, how can I help you? And I was like, I don't know. My friend's probably already been
no,
here.
they always ask you at Fridley Lick, and I'm like, I don't need help. Leave me alone.
I said, my friend's probably already been here today. But I don't, that's what I said. I said, he's probably already been here. I don't know what he gets though. I know he likes a Savvy B. And they're kind of like looking at me like, why would you call it that? And I'm like, I don't know. I said, he gets a box wine Savvy B. And she's like, I can look up his rewards number. And I said, yeah, his number is, she said, what's his first last name? I said, it's Brandon Bennett. So she looks you up and she said, Boda Box. And I was like, all right. And I was like, slay, that's what we're getting. I grabbed the Boda Box. I told you this when I got to your birthday. I said they had to look up your account so I can know what you got.
I don't think I realized this when you were explaining it. Now that you're explaining it in detail.
Yeah, she's like, Boda Box, Savvy B. I was like, all right, we'll get that. And I'm kind of walking around. Yeah. She's probably like scrolling like Boda Box, Boda Box,
She
Boda
goes,
Box,
oh,
Boda Box.
I know him.
She's like, oh, it's that fucker. With the mustache and the muscles.
Well, I will say I'm the only person who is not a fucking nightmare who goes into that establishment.
You know what you want. You're in and out, I'm sure.
I'm like, boop.
So yeah, and then I grabbed these random like popsicle things. I don't know what they were. And I was
Clear,
like,
they were Cutwaters.
huh?
The Cutwater popsicles.
Is it the brand?
Yeah.
I just grabbed a box of like
Remember
popsicles.
we gave you the pina colada ones?
No. You didn't give me anything.
Yeah.
I didn't have any of those.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't, because I left that night when they were still wet, and I did not see you the next day.
Oh, no, it was a different time. It was before that. It was the same brand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, did you give Nicole the same cut water that you
Yes.
gave me at 2 a.m. that made me vomit all day the next day?
Yeah.
That cut water?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, I technically didn't. Amy visited. She brought those. It's the whole thing.
It was just a whole damn thing.
Don't ever drink those.
My God, I didn't even talk about my card getting shut off due to fraud. It's just been kind of a crazy day.
Yeah, you've had a day.
I mean, a crazy, week or two. I'm just trying my best. That's why I'm stress eating. Come on, all this stupid shit, my stupid tires, my card. Though I do love that now I use a credit union. I broke up with Wells Fargo. I was with them for
I am the biggest Wells Fargo hater, and you broke up with them. We just need to get Brennan to break up with them.
I had Brandon, when I tell you the card, the account that I had was the same one that I opened, my first bank account ever.
Well, I just got $100 check because Wells Fargo fucked me over so bad 10 years ago.
I don't think I'm getting one of those.
You might.
Well, because I didn't. My account was negative when I closed it. Well, actually, no. You know what they did, Brandon? They closed it for me because I just stopped using it, and they're like, "Well, fine. You're negative $400. You're clearly never paying it, so we're closing this account for you." And I was like, "Oh,
That's actually one of the things they got sued for.
what did you just say?
They got sued for that.
Sued for closing people's accounts?
Yep.
What? That's kind of crazy."
The way they did it. Technically, you can, but
You're probably due for some compensation.
Maybe. Well, here's the thing: is my account was negative, so they think I owe them.
It's the lies for me.
the city of San Francisco kicked Wells Fargo out of their city banking. So
Oh my God! City of what? San Francisco. The gays said goodbye.
Yeah. Wells Fargo. If you have Wells Fargo, get rid of it.
No,
Good
honestly,
luck,
you
babe.
guys, I thought that I needed them, and honestly, I'm loving my credit union. I was able to walk in after there was fraud on my account. I was able to walk in and they just gave me a new card. I didn't have to wait 2 months for one to get shipped in the mail, and then lost the 2 times Wells Fargo had to do that for me. It got lost in the mail,
Yeah.
and then they had to close my whole account and open up a new one or some shit. It was so stupid.
Wells Fargo's the worst.
But I'm loving it. It's so fun. I'm also loving soup lately because it's fall. But more on that at 11.
Soup Girl Fall.
Any last words, Brandon?
Oh my God. Yeah. Let's wrap this up. Might be our longest episode ever.
It's not, though. I don't think you realize that we've had a much longer episode than this.
Yeah. I don't know.
With a guest. It was an hour and a half.
Yeah. Well, I mean, again,
Somebody.
That's the third person.
I am trying so hard to keep my mouth shut, and it is very difficult.
Well, let's wrap it up and then we can all be yapping.
Yappers.
Brandon, where can people find you?
Bing bong.
Oh my God, that's not
I
our.
forgot the buttons. Well, we're gonna press that anyway. You can find me at brandonbotanical.com. Brandon Botanical on all social medias. You can also find us where are we growing at wherewegrowing.com, where are we growing on Instagram, where are we growing on YouTube.
TikTok,
Oh,
and YouTube.
We're gonna start TikTok.
Babe, we already have a TikTok.
Okay,
We already posted on it multiple
We're
times.
gonna post more on it.
Now that we have actual video content, hopefully you're seeing this, and hopefully it works.
It's still recording.
It's still red. We got it working.
Well,
it recorded the whole time.
The quality will increase. Anyway, Nicole, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, Threads, etc. at Nicole Larson Grows.
And
That's
Heather,
it.
where can they find you?
Yeah, you want
What? Heather Troxel. HeatherTroxel.com. At Heather Troxel.
It'll be linked because you won't know how to spell it.
Yeah, I was like, what did you just say? The slurring. It's the slurring for me.
This is not about me.
Anyway.
We're restarting the song because we just yapped so
Well,
long.
now we got to yap for a little while longer to finish out the song. Anyway, we love you all. Leave us a 5-star review on Apple and Spotify. We really appreciate it. This will help us grow. This will help us get sponsors, which we need so we can keep giving you the content.
And
you
Brandon
love.
can quit his job.
I don't want to work anymore. Sorry, my boss, if you're listening.
Loving y'all.
Love. Oh my God, this is so hard.
You're not Gen Z enough, baby. Bye.
I'm a millennial. Bye.